Hey everybody, it's Brandy from Maritarotjuana. Today's date is 4/18/2019. So I wanted to tell you about yesterday. I had a fairly rough day. When I woke up, I knew that crazy shit was going to happen. So let me tell you what happened. You guys all know that I read tarot cards and that people do come to me. I'm all about, I do free readings because a lot of the people that know me, a lot of them are acquaintances or friends or besties, whatever. And so I wanted to tell you that I got my first hate comments, but right before I got them, right before these comments were like I was notified or whatever it's called, it was really weird because I just got like anxious and shit, right? So I knew I was picking up on something. So then my 8-year-old gave me back my phone. And for some reason, when I touched it, it went over to YouTube. Well, here, within a minute of my anxieties and my kid handing me my phone, here I noticed that I had some hate comments. They were on a couple of my videos. Now, mind you, if you go looking for them, you're not going to find them. You might find like one or two because that shit ain't cool. So let me tell you the backstory to it. So remember I told you about that chick that I was reading for, and she got all mad and told me that I needed to remove my stuff and blah, blah, blah. Well, let me tell you what this fucking bitch did yesterday. This bitch gets on and creates a fucking YouTube profile, right? No profile, just like a name or whatever, just so this bitch can fucking comment. All right? Looked at my videos and was like, you're psychotic. How many years of nursing did you have? And I did comment on that one. I said, approximately, like, I forget, it was like 16, 17 years. And she was like, yeah, right, you have none. So anyway, right before I rambled on. She would say I'm psychotic. So anyway, right when I was getting anxious, right when he handed me my phone, the YouTube thing popped up, which is fucking weird because I didn't touch anything, but that shit happens to me all the time. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm supposed to look at it. So then I saw all these hate comments. So like I was saying, this bitch fucking made some time. I guess when she found Wi-Fi connection, I guess she's at work because the bitch don't have fucking Wi-Fi, because she can't afford it, but whatevs. Which is fucked up because she talks all this shit. So she went say on each of my videos, like, you're having psychosis. Oh, and then she commented on the Xbox one about the spirit. You were probably high and stuff like that. Like, and then told me that she's going to call CPS on me to take my kids. Like, bitch, please, I wish you would. Yeah, that's right. CPS would have to take my kids. Your fucking kids just up and leave your ass. So, fuck her. But I just want to let y'all know that I had my first hate comments and whatnot. And I like blocked her and stuff. But I'm pretty sure because so what I did say to her though on one of them is when I got this like download of information, I knew it was a her because I said she, and I'm like, okay, let me stop. But then I knew right then and there. Like, I just knew. Like, I knew it was Rebecca. So I told her, I said, Rebecca, I'm going to fucking call you out on YouTube. You're about to be YouTube famous. So now, since she wants to play around and write on stuff, like my niece does YouTube, and she gets into my comments and stuff, like, how dare you do that about a kid? So, Rebecca, you were married to a Mr. Fields. You are dating a man that's married. I don't know his name. I forget, it's in my messages and I haven't gone through. But now, since you want to write shit, hate comments, I'm going to do to you what you just did to me because my kids saw that shit. If I was psychotic or idiotic, I would be besties with you, wouldn't I? You had to take 10, 15 minutes out of your time to get on and act like you were somebody else. Like, why can't you just, like, hit me up and be for real? For real. Who's being idiotic? Who's being psychotic now? Not me. That's you. So I just wanted to make you, make you aware that I'm aware who you are. And I pay for this feature where I can get all your demographic information. See, idiots and psychotic people are not smart. I am smart. You forget? You say that I'm not a medium and I lie? Bitch, I guess you got caught, didn't ya? Did the wife find out? Huh? Did my messages get around to your boyfriend in Fairfield? Huh? Is his business affected? You must have either one, been reeling in this shit, it was just festering that you had to do it yesterday. Okay, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I get my notifications, bitch. All right, I got internet data, bitch. What you got? Call CPS and tell them, send them motherfuckers on over here, because they ain't coming up in my house. They ain't got nothing to come in my house for. All because you're jealous because I read your tarot cards. Did you tell CPS that? Are you going to? Maybe you should. And maybe instead of worrying about what I do in my life, you should worry about your children and your life and your car payments that you can't afford and stay the fuck out of my life. If you got all this time and energy, bitch, maybe you either need to go back to school or get another job. Because next I'm going to call your job and let them know while you're taking care of your clients that have mental challenges and whatnot that you're in charge of. I'm going to let them know that you're fucking riding them around and shit while you're texting and on YouTube. How about that? And you're so innocent. You fucking do drugs and shit too. You drink, you go out and fuck people that you don't know. And so, you know what, bitch? Go ahead, keep messing with me, because I will put all of those messages and the letters and everything all over Facebook for everybody to find out, and YouTube. Keep fucking with me and watch what I do to you. Deuces, Rebecca.